poetry, it was cops involved. It was police everywhere. They roped that bitch out, yeah. It was February. After they pulled that white sheet out, I never cared. Like, why the fuck you speaking on my cousin? You wasn't never there. Pulled up to my granny house, I just bust out crying. She said, you know how the streets go, old folks don't be lying. I just seen cuz had 249, had to take it on the chin. He had a lot of niggas' mamas crying. But fuck that.
We fast forward. Lil Ron told on Deja, kid got whacked for it.
Now, as many of you may know,
then the feds killed Lil Ron up on the dashboard.
Young Thug is a free man, but something really interesting was brought up during his trial. The of Lil Wayne's tour bus back in 2015. Police thought it was Young Thug. Why, you ask? Well, because Young Thug had a problem. His mentor Birdman and one of his rap idols Lil Wayne were going at it. Why? Because Birdman was not paying Lil Wayne no money. Now, we're gonna put Young Thug on the side for now because it's important to dive.
Bro, you ever just get a text that piss you off so much? Like, you don't even want to reply. You don't even want, like, bro, like, it ever piss you off so much? Cause, like, bitch, you trying to get me out of character and I'm really a chill ass nigga. Stop fucking with me, man. Like I could tell the bitch trying to push buttons. And it's low-key working. It's low-key working. Like, fuck.
Into the whole Birdman Lil Wayne dispute. See, it's a known fact that Birdman does not pay not only his artists, but he doesn't pay anyone. I worked with a producer once. He told me, oh,
yeah, nah, Birdman, yeah, nigga cheap. Nigga cheap as shit. I thought we all knew this. Look at the nigga, he cheap as shit. He living like he's still like into sales, but rich. Like, there's something wrong with that.
By the way, it's true. I basically worked for Birdman for like 4 years and he never paid me. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, how does he get away with this in the first place? Well, Birdman, from stealing everyone's money, has a lot of money of his own. That means if you sue him, you're probably not going to win. He's going to have better lawyers. He can draw out the court case for a lot longer, so you won't have enough money to keep it going. And that's how a lot of big companies get away with a lot of things. On top of that, Birdman is known to be affiliated with some rough characters. So people just say, you got it, Birdman. Lil Wayne was not one of those people.
I was about to say, nigga, you gonna have to take out me and everybody, nigga. Everybody. I don't give a fuck if they not even in it. Bring them in it. I ain't going.
Well, he was for a long time until it got to the point where those numbers started getting pretty high. See, what a lot of people don't understand is Lil Wayne was the biggest rapper in the world for a very long time.
Long as shit.
He also saw Birdman as a father figure, so he basically trusted him with everything and anything. But that was until he started his own record label, Young Money. As you may know, Drake, Nicki Minaj,
Young Money. That's that
Tyga,
shit.
they came up and can literally owe their careers to the influence of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is known in the industry for being extremely giving and forgiving. That's important. He says he wants to start his own label, and how that usually goes is someone starts their own label, then whoever signs under them, they just take their money. Then they take a part of that money and give it to the label above them. Let me put it to you another way. Universal Music signs Birdman. Birdman signs Lil Wayne. Anything Lil Wayne gets, he gives to Birdman. Anything Birdman gets, he gives to Universal Music. If Lil Wayne signs another artist, anything that artist gets, he gives to Lil Wayne. Anything Lil Wayne gets, so on and so forth. But none of that starts until Lil Wayne gets something called an advance. He can't just make artists popular and famous with $0. The label on top needs to give him some money so he can start the business. The label on top, Universal Music, is like, Lil Wayne is the biggest artist in the world. We trust everything he says. He's gonna make us a lot of money. So let's give him $100 million, which is a lot of money. But remember, in between Universal Music is Birdman. So Universal Music says, hey, Birdman, here's $100 million. Give it to Lil Wayne. Birdman says $100 million. Did he say?
He probably only gave a meal to Lil Wayne. Look at this nigga, bro.
Buy a new plane? They said, no, we said give it to Lil Wayne. He said, who's Lil Wayne? Oh yeah, I'll give it to him. And well, he gives it to him, only about $30 million, and he keeps $70 million for himself. Lil Wayne trusts him completely, so he takes that $30 million, does the best he can, and then you get Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tyga. But then Lil Wayne finds all this out, and as you can imagine, he's not very happy about it. Birdman says, bro, he literally says this, Lil Wayne owes me everything. I took him out of poverty. Lil Wayne says, bet, and sues Birdman. And
name 5 Birdman songs right now. You dead. You dead, bro. You dead, bro. I can name 5 Lil Wayne songs right now.
And Universal Music.
Everybody could, nigga. Everybody could, bro.
Because he says, y'all know about Birdman. Y'all know I didn't get the money, but y'all didn't care. So everybody's getting sued. Now, this whole time Lil Wayne is suing Birdman, Lil Wayne's not able to release music because Birdman is basically his record label. So he says, no, you're not releasing anything, just to be petty. And this basically slows Lil Wayne's career down to a halt. And then Drake becomes the #1 rapper. But I digress. Birdman doesn't care because he signs another gem.
Nah, fuck that. We finna name some Lil Wayne songs, nigga. Lollipop, Mrs. Officer, nigga, the Carter 6 versus the Carter 4. Nigga, Carter 4, nigga, I think that's whole album though, nigga. A Millie, nigga, She Will, nigga. I can keep going, cuz come on now. You got some hits. Look at Me Now. Nigga, fuck, my brain blanking, but I could still go, nigga. Fuck, How to Love, yeah. Come on now, stop.
A man named
bro.
Young
Wayne got
Thug. Now, Young Thug is selling
Wayne got some hits, bro. I can't name not 5 or 4 Birdman songs. Come on,
records. So Birdman's like, Lil Wayne, you not releasing no music forever. Lil Wayne starts talking smack to Birdman. But suddenly Young Thug starts sliding in and starts throwing some shots at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne said, why you say me for? And while as you can imagine, Young Thug is pretty loyal to Birdman, who signed him. But the thing is, Lil Wayne is one of his rap idols. So people were still a little confused why Young Thug jumped into this whole thing in the first place. Well, rumor has it that when Young Thug was trying to greet Lil Wayne, who was his rap idol, Lil Wayne kind of shoved him off and ignored him. And that made Young Thug have his own personal problems with Lil Wayne. Anyway, this whole thing comes to a head when Young Thug says his next album is gonna be called Barter 6. Okay, but first it was called the Carter 6. Now, if you know anything about Lil Wayne, he has a series of albums called the
Carter, nigga. Just
Carter
it,
1,
bro.
2, 3, 4, so on. For those of you that don't know, because this doesn't really happen much anymore in rap, there's an artist's main staple album. Like if you're Carter 1, 2, 3, 4,
3 and 4, fire, nigga. That shit,
so on.
Nigga, that
for those of you that don't know, because this doesn't really happen much anymore in rap, there's an artist's main staple album. Like if y'all remember the College Dropout 1, the College Dropout 2, they're all gonna fit like relatively the same theme, and it's like the artist's thing. Again, Lil Wayne's was the Carter. Birdman wasn't letting him release it. Young Thug says, I'll release the Carter 6. But funny enough, Young Thug says, no, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just a huge fan of Lil Wayne. And the thing is, Young Thug probably was trolling Lil Wayne, but on the other hand, Young Thug be making wild decisions for like the sake of art. So he really could have meant it. Regardless, Lil Wayne gets pissed. Young Thug says, I'm gonna do it anyway. Lil Wayne goes, I'm gonna sue you anyway. Young Thug goes, I'll call it the Barter 6, so you can't sue me. And well, Young Thug releases an album called the Barter 6. Lil Wayne is infuriated. And here's where it starts to get wicked. Lil Wayne's doing a show in Atlanta. Remember, he's beefing with Birdman and Young Thug at this time. Young Thug's people hear Lil Wayne's doing a show in Atlanta. Young Thug's from Atlanta. They say, oh, let's pay Lil Wayne a visit. They pay Lil Wayne a visit. Now, one of these people, Pee Wee Roscoe, he's important, confronts Lil Wayne and they get into an argument. Pee Wee Roscoe says,
Pee Wee Roscoe, little Young Thug's hit up. Y'all ain't know. He was in the trial too. I heard about him. He gets the job done, what they say.
He goes to his car and grabs a big military. Police see him and go, no, no, no. So they go after him. Pee Wee Roscoe goes, yikes, and hops in his car and drives off. So police go back to Lil Wayne and say, we're gonna escort you out of the city. There's a madman on the loose. So they escort Lil Wayne out of
There's a fucking madman out here.
the city. They say, hey, we can't go any further. Good luck to you. Pee Wee Roscoe slides in and goes, I don't forget. So he drives over to Lil Wayne's tour bus and $20,000 in damages. Speeds off. Police go, boy, we know it was you. Pee Wee Roscoe said, all right, it's pretty obvious. Y'all got it. They take him to jail. The police check his phone and see that he called Birdman. he also called Young Thug like 8 times. They say, why you called him? He said, I don't know. He's like alluding though to he called him for a reason. He not trying to get locked up. Police said, you don't know? He said, I don't know. They was fighting, I don't know. So police go over to Birdman. They say, what's the deal? But Birdman says he would never do anything to hurt Lil Wayne. In fact, somebody from Lil Wayne's camp called him. He said Pee Wee Roscoe and Lil Wayne's camp, they kind of have like the same phone numbers. I don't really know how that part works, but he says they called him just to tell him about the argument, and that was it. But then police were able to get a jail call from Pee Wee Roscoe with Birdman saying, here's $250,000 and a brand new Porsche. You did everything you needed to do. They said,
come on, man. This phone call will be recorded for monitoring services. How the fuck don't you remember that? Come on. Even if you is on the call for about 5-6 hours, because I know it gets real. But nigga, come on. You can't even be on the phone that long, really. Can't.
Birdman said, that was for something different. So they go over to Young Thug. Young Thug says he was doing a show in a whole another state and he truly has nothing to do with it. Then police get a confession from Pee Wee Roscoe. Kinda. Pee Wee Roscoe basically says, Birdman and Lil Wayne's argument led to me lighting up Wayne's tour bus, and that Birdman should also be held responsible for the crime. Now, this can mean anything, but regardless, Birdman cannot be put in jail for this. Now, police also allege that Pee Wee Roscoe has done a lot of work for Young Thug, if you know what I'm saying. So they bring it up in Young Thug's trial, saying like, bro,
heard about this. That's what I'm saying. Pee Wee Roscoe. Sound familiar.
Pee Wee Roscoe did that to Wayne. It has to be Young Thug. The judge basically said, y'all got any proof? Police said, no, but damn it, we know. But here's the thing. I know it looks bad, but Pee Wee Roscoe really could have just gotten into an argument with Lil Wayne and did that on his own. I feel like the argument between the two is what's key here, because if it was just a job, he would have went over and maybe lit Lil Wayne up. But them having an argument beforehand, I don't know. But regardless, Young Thug and Birdman say, yo, we got nothing to do with it. But on the other hand, there is a lot of motive. Maybe they just wanted to scare Lil Wayne by lighting up the tour bus. But regardless, remember how I told you Lil Wayne's very forgiving. Like immediately after this happens, Lil Wayne and Young Thug go in the studio together because Lil Wayne believed Young Thug. Young Thug was saying the whole time, Lil Wayne's my idol. He loves Lil Wayne, he rocks with Lil Wayne and didn't want to disrespect him. Lil Wayne also forgives Birdman because as Birdman puts it, he went over to Lil Wayne and said, we shouldn't be fighting. However much money you want, let me know and I'll give it to you. But the courts ordered Birdman to give Lil Wayne money. Birdman lost, but Birdman always brags about, I gave Lil Wayne $50 million. You owed him 70. But Lil Wayne says live and let live, and it seemed to move on.
The new crafted flow.
That's what motion do to you, man. Shit, Wayne ain't got like no hold on.